A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Wade. Jefferson.
How about a nice hand for Steve Donovan, everybody, who is back for the first time in a couple years to MC our event. Very pleased to have Steve back. I'm gonna hold this thing because I want to thank everybody for coming to the event tonight. I am really thrilled to see so many faces here. Not only faces that I haven't seen in a little while that have come back for the first time in a few years, but a number of folks I am meeting for the first time, and such a great student turnout. This is one of the best student turnouts we've ever really had here at the Alumni Banquet. So a round of applause to the students. We're really excited. We are really excited that you are excited, and I want to thank you guys for being here. It is a thrill, and it is a thrill particularly because it's such a challenging time in our industry, and a challenging time for those of us in the business and those of us looking to get into the business. Last year at this time, I talked a lot about opportunity and the challenges that we face and the confidence that I had in this organization and the students at WJPZ in meeting those challenges head on and being able to step above and reinvent the radio industry. I remain optimistic in those things. I remain optimistic for several reasons. I remain optimistic, of course, because of the students and all the outstanding work they've done this year. Alex Silverman done an excellent job as general manager of the radio station. We've seen some great work from Alex and his staff doing a great job. Sports staff has want to recognize them. They're here this year. Last year, for those of you who may have attended last year, they had 4 different games I think they were doing on banquet day, and so they were unable to join us. And so it's great to see you guys out here tonight. I'm optimistic because of the great people that we have working for continuing to preserve WJPZ's goals, and that includes our WJPZ board, which includes, of course, Alex, Stayshawn Liu, the VP of Business, Shannon Peterson, the VP of Programming, Bill Drinkwater, VP of Operations, Joan Kump, the broadcast consultant. Joni, by the way, is gunning for the record for the most banquets attended as a student. She is now at 6 and counting, and we're trying to figure out if she's at Ben G's record or not. We're not sure. We think she's giving him a run for his money. So congratulations, Joni. Professor Randy Wenner, who's the acting faculty advisor. I want to thank him. Professor Christian Day, Matt Delsinger, and Jeff Herbert, of course, who are also on our alumni board. I want to also thank the WJPZ alumni board, which includes Dan Austin, our treasurer, Scott McFarland, our secretary, J.T. Campo, our education co-chair, Dave Peterman, our education co-chair, Matt Delsinger, as we already mentioned, Scotty Meach, continuity and succession, Jen Neese-Connor, our fundraising chair, Christy Aganis, who's done a fabulous job tonight putting together this banquet and deserves your round of applause. And I might also add, deserves several shots because she's gone through a lot the last couple days and has done a fabulous job. She will welcome those, by the way. Kevin Rich, our education co-chair, and not here tonight, but here in spirit, Hal Rude, our other board member. We need to announce tonight that Hal actually is stepping off the board this year, and we are grateful for his contributions and know that he'll continue to be playing a significant role in the history of the Alumni Association in the future. I'm optimistic for those reasons, and I'm optimistic because I'd like to announce a new member to the board who is somebody all of you know, somebody who has made many contributions to the WJPZ Alumni Association over the years and also to the industry in general. He's a gentleman who I consider a personal friend, and he is actually, it's nice, he was our first lock winner back in 1995. Deion Summers joins the board this year. I'm extremely excited for Deion's contributions in the year to come. I'm optimistic because of the great history we have at WJPZ. Our Hall of Fame inductees, I'm not going to mention their names because you're going to hear about them soon enough. And really, we have really set the table for our 25th year. Next year is Banquet 25, and I do hope all of you come back and attend. It is going to be a party I swear to you, you'll never forget. unless, of course, you drink too much tonight and don't remember. That is going to be an event that it's going to be our keynote to launch a new era here at the WJPZ Alumni Association. We had a Alumni Association meeting this morning. We talked about new opportunities, new initiatives, and we have a thing called Operation 25, which you're going to be hearing a whole lot more about, that will help expand and grow the educational opportunities of the Alumni Association. Opportunities like, of course, the Locke Scholarship, the Stephen Burrell Leadership and Exploration Award, which enabled a student this past year to attend the Radio and Records Convention in Austin. Alex Silverman got to attend. The Conclave, where Shannon Peterson and Joan Kump attended this year. Many thanks again to Dana Wolkoff and the folks at the Conclave for making that happen. We're looking to do more of these things in the next year, and we hope that you'll hear a lot more about it. And the things that we do here at the Alumni Association help to continue to perpetuate WJPZ's educational mission, and also help to continue to raise WJPZ's profile on campus and beyond. Those of you who follow the industry trades know we got several mentions this week because of our activities here this weekend. You'll see some more next week. The university, I talk regularly to the university and their officials, and I can tell you that they admire WJPZ and the WJPZ Alumni Association for the activities, the passion, the dedication that you see from our alumni and our students. We are unlike any other alumni organization and student organization on campus, and it's something we all should be extremely proud of. I want to close with something that a good friend of mine wrote about, and for those of you who didn't see it, we had a mention of it outside with the banners. Dan Austin, who has now become a regular contributor to R&R Magazine. And Dan talked about the times that we are in. It's a great article. I really recommend you read it if you can get the back issue. I think it was the February 9th edition. Dan talked about how in today's industry there are two mindsets, really. And he harkens back. He's a Civil War buff. He talked about the Civil War, where at the beginning of the Civil War, a general by the name of General McClellan was the general. He completely screwed everything up, and because he was conservative, he played it safe. He didn't want to, push the envelope. He just kind of held back, and he ended up getting kicked out. The next guy took over for him, Ulysses S. Grant, basically stood the military on its end, rethought how things were done, and the next thing you know, the Civil War is over. And you can be a General Grant or you can be General McClellan. Which one are we going to be? And then I think that the people here at WJPZ and the Alumni Association are the folks that are going to be thinking out of the box and taking WJPZ into the next great era of radio. It's a transformative time. I'm excited about it. I think I'm looking forward to seeing things develop over the next year. I want to thank you all, and I greatly appreciate your attendance here tonight. Thanks again. At this time, I would like to introduce a gentleman who's going to take us into the next portion of the program, and it's an exciting portion of the program because it's new this year. We are proud to induct 4 individuals to the WJPZ Hall of Fame.